All right, friends. So we have looked at the artwork of Rube Goldberg, and we know that he was a cartoonist that liked to make very zany contraptions with simple machines. So he would make these little zany cartoons that show people making these little contraptions that would do a simple task like taking out the trash or getting our mail at the mailbox, but he would do these over the top machines and contraptions. So we took a look at that, and then we took some time to actually create some simple machine components. And so we drew that. Now we're going to put them into. I wanted to show you that simple machine. So we took some time to actually come up with those. So we talked about the wheel and axle, these are all things that you talked about in science class as well. So we talked about the wheel and axle. We talked about the incline or going up or down, decline if you're going down. We talked about the wedge. So an example of that would be an actual wedge. You wedge into something. A hammer could be considered a wedge. Scissors, an axe. These are all wedge shaped machines. The balancing scale or uh, um, like a teeter totter. So you have weight on either side depending on where you move this. So these are some examples of like a of that type of simple machine. We have a pulley system, things that pull things up or down. So we have those, and then we have the screw, things that screw into something. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take these simple machines and put them inside of a profile of our face. Now you're probably like, what is a profile? Well, a profile is the side view of your face. So we're drawing the side view of your face. And we know that we want, hold on one second, let me go up a little higher. There we go. We know that we want this side view to do something or be in our head. We want the simple machines to be in our head to do something like make us blink our eye or control our breathing or control our speaking. So mine is controlling my eye. So you see that my simple machine is attached to my eye. It goes over the wheel and the wheel and axle, which is a creates a pulley system. It's a tied to a brick. So that's how my eye opens. But when I want to close my eye, I have a little arm that will cut the string and release, and the bowling pin comes down to get that arm to kind of start working. So there's an example of a wedge, an incline system, and then an arm, which is like another pulley system. So I want you to be creative with this, all right? And to get you started, we need to actually draw a profile. So normally, if you were in class, I would have something to help you trace it. But since we're not, I'm going to guide you through step by step how to draw that. Um, it's not hard, but you do want a pencil so that you can erase. So I'm going to be using a pencil. We're going to start with two oval shapes. Make sure it's an oval and not a circle. Okay. So I'm going to do an oval at the very top. All right. I'm going to do it with a Sharpie so you can see it a little bit better. I did it with a pencil first, but because I want to be able to erase it, but because it's on a video, I'm going to do it with Sharpie. All right. So now you see that my oval is long ways, it's horizontal. It's not up and down, it's horizontal. We want that. That's the top of our head. All right. Now we're going to do one that is actually the opposite way, which is going to be more of a vertical oval. And we're going to put it right there in the front. So it's an oval going this way and an oval going that way. This actually gives us the shape of the head. Okay. So I know if I start here at the back and I trace around this, if I go around, it's going to be a little oval in the back. It's going to go in and it's going to connect down here at the bottom. And then we're going to do the front. So it goes around like this and connects at the bottom. Now we're going to do the front. This is where it gets a little tricky, but just follow me. We're going to do the forehead. So we're going to trace right here. That's the forehead. All I did was I traced around the oval. I'm following the oval. I'm going to dip in just a little bit. Just dip in a little bit and then come back out to start the nose. So that will be where my eye is going to be. Okay, so it dipped in. Don't go too far. Don't go way in there. Just go a little bit, slightly. Come back out, and you're going to go around that nose. All right, and then I can kind of go in, just make my little nose. Okay, so there's my nose. Now, directly underneath our nose is our top lip. So I'm going to go out, and I'm going to curve in. There's a lip, the top lip. Then I'm going to go out again for the bottom lip. And if I want to connect those, I just connect them like this. Okay. And now I'm going to go down with my chin. I'm going to dip in and go around with my chin. All right. Now takes a little practice. And then you will notice that we'll just erase all the ovals inside. So the ovals can go bye-bye. If you have long hair, or depending on your hairstyle, so like I could do, if I had a box, I could do a box up here, and that would go back like that and connect down. If I had long hair that kind of just went and draped down, I could do that. And then I would erase the back of the head so that it looks like hair and covers up that part. Okay. So I know it looks a little funny right now because there's a lot of drawing on top of drawing, but I want to show you that again. So if I drew it here without all of that, it would just look like this. I'm going to trace over it so you kind of get an idea of what it looks like without all of that other stuff. Okay. And then I want to go back a little bit and put a diamond, or I should say a triangle, for my eye. And then I want semicircle and then go back the other way. And it creates an eye. I can put an eyebrow, just one because we're looking at the profile. And if you want your ear in there, your ear would start right here, right by your eye, and come down and stop where your mouth is. Okay, so that is the head. Inside of the head, so if I wanted a ponytail, if it was a girl, you could have a ponytail back here. Now it's a girl. So you decide what it's going to be. Now I can go in now. If I want to take the ear away, you can get rid of the ear, but you want to fill your face with some kind of simple machine. All right. So maybe I have a wheel up here, and then maybe coming from it is a simple little string. Maybe it wraps around, and then maybe it pulls this way. Maybe something's pulling it. Maybe there's another little wheel that it wraps around, and maybe it attaches to something here. All right. And then maybe this controls my mouth. So maybe there's a ball, and I'm making this up. Maybe there's a ball, a bowling ball that gets released. So I can draw some scissors. And it doesn't have to be perfect. If your scissors don't look just like scissors, it's okay. You draw to your level, it's okay. Maybe it cuts that, and maybe it goes down an incline or a decline in this case, and maybe it opens up my mouth and it controls my mouth. Okay, so I have a simple machine that controls the something inside of my head is what you're doing, and then you can color it in. All right. Try your best. It's okay if it's not perfect. I just want you to try it. All right. Try to make your head as big as the paper. And if your head looks a little funny, it's okay. Just keep practicing until you get it right. All right. I can't wait to see what you create. I look forward to seeing your beautiful artwork. Talk to you later. Bye bye.